everybody, this is Shannon from Wise Woman Oracle, and I'm coming to you tonight with this week's energy forecast so that you can get a bit of a glimpse of your week ahead. And we're coming off of a new moon in Taurus from yesterday night, so I hope everybody had a chance to do some sort of ritual or just acknowledge that there was a new moon. It's the perfect time of the month to plant your seeds of intention, and you still have a day or two with this energy if you would like to think of some things that you want to manifest for this next moon cycle. So tonight I'm going to be using Kyle Gray's Angels and Ancestors deck. Every week I kind of get a feeling about what deck wants to work with us for the week, and this one came in really strongly for tonight. So I'm going to take the cards and shuffle them up. I'm going to pull 3 and we'll see what the week ahead holds. Okay, that's the first one, 2, and this one has a lot of energy around it. That last one I'm feeling a lot of energy around, so it'll be interesting to see what that message is. Okay, so our first card for this week is the Knight card, Be Brave and Honest. So this card gives us a message about being really authentic and genuine in ourselves. It's about telling ourselves the truth. And since we're coming off of a time of restructuring and pulling away old patterns and themes and things that no longer serve us, it's time to be really rigorously honest about those things. Sometimes we get stuck in patterns and cycles because they're familiar, because they're habitual, because we think there's no other way to do things, or it's because it's the way our friends do it or our family does it. And now's the time to look at those things and say, okay, is that really the right thing for me? And if it is, and if it feels good, then keep doing it. But if it doesn't, if something feels like it's wrong or like it's off in any area of your life, it's time to examine it and to start to pull it apart and piece out what it is that actually does need to change and shift. So be really honest with yourself. It can be very difficult, but it can also lead to really great changes and shifts in your life when you are. All right, our next card is the Medicine Guardian. And this card, the message is be open to healing information. So this card immediately makes me think of Archangel Raphael. I did an angelic guidance circle this morning, and I was kind of going back and forth between Raphael and Uriel, and Uriel definitely had the stronger energy for today, so we used him in our meditation and in our healing this morning. But Raphael's still here, and he still wants to talk to us, so he's coming in tonight, and that's perfectly fine. Raphael, if you're not familiar with him as an archangel, he is the angel of physical health, physical healing, also emotional healing, anything with the mind, body, spirit where there's a trauma or a wound that you've been holding on to. Raphael comes in and he brings divine healing light to those areas in your life that need it. So for this week, I just invite you to call upon him anytime you might be feeling a little bit tired, maybe you're feeling a little bit sluggish, maybe your body's going through a lot emotionally or physically, and you just need to call upon a little bit of extra help. Call on Archangel Raphael to help you with any sort of healing that you might need, and just be open to the messages. So he might direct you to a different doctor or a different healer, or bring somebody new into your life. Maybe it's therapy, maybe it's a counselor that just appears and you're like, okay, this is the perfect fit. So just be open to who arrives in your life when you open up to Archangel Raphael for help. All right, this is our last card, which had a lot of energy around it. Oh, that's so funny. It's the Mirror Guardian card, which if you follow my cards on Instagram or Facebook, you know that we got this earlier this week. So it's apparently a double message for us, for anybody watching and listening and following these cards. The Mirror Guardian is take time to reflect, and it comes in as the last card in our reading, and when I pulled it, I felt a lot of energy around it. So the message for everybody for this card for this week, and really not just this week, but just moving forward, is to take that time to consider, again, what it is that you want, what it is that you need, and what it is that you're ready to let go of. this is not a very forceful, aggressive energy. Reflection is about going within and using meditation, mindfulness, getting yourself into a quiet, safe space where you can really think about and reflect on what it is that you need, want, and what you're ready to release. One of my favorite ways to do this is through journaling. I love to write. Even if you don't love to write, you can still journal. It may still resonate with you. But I do love to write, and I've kept a journal since I was 8 years old. So I have a lot of journals. And I love writing down the things that I feel like I want to manifest in my life. And I do it from a place, I hope from a place that is really clear and is in a high vibration, so that I feel like I can bring those things in quickly and with clarity and without a lot of attachment or force behind it. And I think that's the best way to manifest. When you want to bring something in, gripping it tight, holding on to it tight, it just doesn't work. I've done it before. I've gotten really worried or overanalyzed things that I really felt like I needed at that time. Whenever I do that, I go into more of a fear place. And my practice is to really step away from that fear around it and just be really loose and open and have fun with the manifestation process and just say, if it works out, great, and if it doesn't, that means that there's something better on the way. So our last card is just asking us to think about what it is that we want to come in for us and how we can do it with the highest vibration possible. So those are the messages for this week. If you have questions or comments, feel free to comment on Instagram or Facebook or shoot me a message or an email. I'm happy to answer specific questions about these cards if you happen to have any. And if you are not on my newsletter, you can go to my website, wisewomanliving.net. And when you sign up for the free reading, I'll also add you to my newsletter list where you'll get updates and offerings and all sorts of great stuff. And more energy forecasts, more oracle cards around the new moon and the full moon. And lastly, I'm also offering a Mother's Day special. So if you are a mom or you have a mom or a mother figure, or if you just want to treat yourself around this Mother's Day, I'm offering readings, so 1-hour readings or medium readings for $50 and 90-minute combo sessions for $80. And if you go to my website and sign up for the newsletter, I will forward you all of that information if you're interested. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy this time to reflect and renew and restructure and just be well. Take care, everybody. Thank you.